Celebration TV at 7. This time, it comes with a special touch. Two hosts addressing real-life marital issues. And yes, you get the opportunity to be part of the conversation and also share with us how Celebration TV has been a blessing to your marriage and family. Marriageology special with Apostle Nicolas and Dr. Simon Adebayo. Saturday, 6th June 2020. Celebration TV at 7. This time, it comes with a special touch. Two hosts addressing real-life marital issues. And yes, you get the opportunity to be part of the conversation and also share with us how Celebration TV has been a blessing to your marriage and family. Marriageology special with Apostle Nicolas and Dr. Simon Adebayo. Saturday, 6th June 2020. Celebration TV at 7. This time, it comes with a special touch. Two hosts addressing real-life marital issues. And yes, you get the opportunity to be part of the conversation and also share with us how Celebration TV has been a blessing to your marriage and family. Marriageology special with Apostle Nicolas and Dr. Simon Adebayo. Saturday, 6th June 2020. Celebration.
All right, what a moment of excitement. You see, giving birth to most outstanding testimonies and result-provoking testimonies as well is considered most fundamental to Celebration Television Network. Of course, that's the station where you could virtually watch it in over 3 continents of the world. And I am glad to tell you, I am so excited to tell you that that same station, Celebration Television Network, is 7 years. And we are celebrating the 7th anniversary of this most watched station around the globe. Of course, right now we will be bringing you on this day a special episode on marriageology, on real married issues, where you could practically participate and be a part of. You could call in or send your message through the numbers or the platform will be showing to you right away. I must tell you that I am so excited today that Celebration Television Network is 7 years. 7 years of tremendous impact. 7 years that has actually put songs in the mouth of people all over the world. 7 years of outstanding testimonies is worth celebrating, I must tell you. Of course, when you celebrate with an individual, a company, or a firm, you know God is close to you, is in your neighborhood as well for your own miracle. And I am very excited this morning that you're watching and we are celebrating together the 7th anniversary of Celebration Television Network. Quickly, back to the special episode on this anniversary, we'll be talking real marriage issues. Yes, where you could participate. There are things happening in marriages. Remember that marriage is ordained by God, but Satan is out there to fight what God has actually ordained. There are shocking real life stories you're going to be listening to that will blow your mind. Of course, I'm not here alone. I am here with a marriage technocrat that will join us in the discussion, and I'm very sure at the end of the day you will be blessed indeed. I'm very sure you'll be blessed indeed. Is a marriage technocrat. And quickly before I bring him up, before you get to meet him, we'll be going on a very short break. I remain Apostle Nicolas Walter, the exclusive band, your host on this special episode. Don't go anywhere.
This time, it comes with a special touch. Two hosts addressing real-life marital issues. And yes, you get the opportunity to be part of the conversation and also share with us how Celebration TV has been a blessing to your marriage and family. Marriageology special with Apostle Nicolas and Dr. Simon Adebayo. Saturday, 6th June 2020. Celebration TV at 7. This time, it comes with a special touch. Two hosts addressing real-life marital issues. And yes, you get the opportunity to be part of the conversation and also share with us how Celebration TV has been a blessing to your marriage and family. Marriageology special with Apostle Nicolas and Dr. Simon Adebayo. Saturday, 6th June 2020. Celebration TV at 7. This time, it comes with a special touch. Two hosts addressing real-life marital issues. And yes, you get the opportunity to be part of the conversation and also share with us how Celebration TV has been a blessing to your marriage and family. Marriageology special with Apostle Nicolas and Dr. Simon Adebayo. Saturday, 6th June 2020. Celebration TV at 7.
From a vision we began a mission. Now we here, a long journey with a beautiful now, touching lives, blessing homes, bringing the best of entertainment and reaching the ends of the earth by revealing Jesus and releasing destinies. It's been 7 years of God's perfection. Celebration TV at 7. Happy anniversary.
And also share with us how Celebration TV has been a blessing to your marriage and family. Marriageology special with Apostle Nicolas and Dr. Simon Adebayo. Saturday, 6th June 2020. Celebration TV at 7.
All right, good to know that you're still there, still in the spirit of celebration. In case you're just joining us, Celebration Television Network is 7 years, and we are so excited of the tremendous results we've seen over the years, and we're still counting. It's indeed worth celebrating. I told you I'm coming up, I'm here to bring to us a special episode on your favorite program, Marriageology, of course. And I won't fail to tell you that I have with me in the house a married technocrat that you all know. He is Dr. Simon Adebayo. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Good to see you.
Good to have you on our anniversary day. You look gorgeous, sir.
What shall we do? It's a celebration time.
Wow. And quickly, I want to tell you, the technocrat is in the house already, and we're bringing you real-life marital issues. I got to listen to a very pathetic story of a woman who was actually sharing her deal in marriage, and I'm very sure you would like to listen to this. You would like to listen to it.
My name is Mrs. Chidinma, born and brought up from Eastern Nigeria, also from a Christian background. We had it all smooth and lovely for 4 years of courtship. Even after the wedding, we were so entangled all through the honeymoon. We became the most talked about in our estate where we live in the eastern part of Nigeria. My husband was so fond of me and overwhelmed as he ceaselessly showered love on me to a fault until I became pregnant. When I felt some dizzy and rousy changes in my system, my husband took me to the hospital for check-up. As God would have it, the doctor confirmed me pregnant, and we were all happy, knowing too well that God has answered our prayers. 4 months later, my body started changing, not knowing there was a gradual crack in love and affection. Gradually, I noticed the constant cuddle had reduced so much until it dawned on me when he couldn't hide it anymore. At this point, I had given birth to a baby boy. After much pressure and complaints, he finally owned up that what he is saying now is not what he saw before getting married to me. He complained I now have big stretch mark on my body. I have suddenly increased in size. My lips are now big, and even the pregnancy has changed my voice to a male voice. Now, my husband is fed up of the whole thing. No longer finds me attractive and can't love me anymore. My marriage is shattered because I give birth. When has childbirth become a crime in marriage? Please, I need help.
Wow. Wow, doctor, did you hear that?
I did.
What a pathetic story we just heard right now. To the viewers all over the world, while you're watching, I would like you to call in, bring in your own opinion on this very true life story. I want to get your comments. I want to get your call in right away on this very pathetic story that this woman just told us about. So, Dean, the doctor himself, I would like you to actually talk on this. I want to know, in this case, can somebody fall out of marriage? Can somebody fall out of love in marriage? If yes, the reasons she just enumerated now, that she has stretch mark, big mouth, she no longer looks attractive and all that, that thing has even affected her voice, changed her voice to a male voice. The husband has changed his mind not to love her again. Are all these reasons cogent enough to crumble a marriage?
Thank you so much. Great people of God, lovers of God, thank you for celebrating with us. It's celebration time indeed. Please, a great man of God, Dr. Miles Monroe, has said, when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is definitely inevitable. Otherwise, why will what happened to someone after childbirth affect the relationship between a lovely couple? We must understand the nitty-gritty, the value and the purpose of marriage. If we do, then we won't allow childbirth to affect it in any negative way. We must understand that the purpose of marriage is first and foremost companionship. Comparability is also there. Conversation will also help it to grow and to increase and to develop the value that they have for each other. Now, if you understand that you've got married just because you have a good partner, someone you love, and your wife still maintain the good values of marriage, put a good value on marriage, the humility.
All right, quickly, we'll go on a short break. We'll come back. We'll bring you details of that.
What happened?
This time,
From a vision we began a mission. Now we here, a long journey with a beautiful now, touching lives, blessing homes, bringing the best of entertainment, and reaching the ends of the earth by revealing Jesus and releasing destinies. It's been 7 years of God's perfection. Celebration TV at 7. Happy anniversary. From a vision we began a mission. Now we here, a long journey with a beautiful now, touching lives, blessing homes, bringing the best of entertainment, and reaching the ends of the earth by revealing Jesus and releasing destinies. It's been 7 years of God's perfection. Celebration TV at 7. Happy anniversary. From a vision we began a mission. Now we here, A long journey with a beautiful now, touching lives, blessing homes, bringing the best of entertainment and reaching the ends of the earth by revealing Jesus and releasing destinies. It's been 7 years of God's perfection. Celebration TV at 7. Happy anniversary.
Celebration TV clock 7. As we celebrate the special event, we want to hear your testimonies. Join the Restoration Apostle Johnson Suleiman for a special live studio session come Saturday 6 June 2020. Share with him how Celebration TV has been a blessing to you, your family and loved ones. And guess what? You can start sending in your testimonies now via celebrationtelevision@gmail.com.
Life marital issues, and yes, you get the opportunity to be part of the conversation and also share with us how Celebration TV has been a blessing to your marriage and family. Marriageology special with Apostle Nicolas and Dr. Simon Adebayo, Saturday 6th June 2020. Celebration TV at 7. This time it comes with a special touch.
All right, thanks for joining us once again. We apologize for that technical itch. Quickly, back to the story we just watched concerning a woman who was married. They enjoyed love. They had good times until she became pregnant. Then after childbirth, things begin to happen. Now the man is no longer interested. Doctor, quickly, I want to know, is it possible to fall out of love in marriage? If yes, do you think the reasons of stretch mark, big mouth, big lips, and changed voice is cogent enough to crumble that marriage?
Thank you very much. Let me just still appreciate the good viewers, lovers of God, for joining us in this August celebration. It is only on Celebration Television.
Yeah.
Now, if the purpose of a thing is not known, a great man of God has said that then so many things will go wrong.
Of course.
Yes, abuse is inevitable. And I think that is what is happening in many homes. Without knowledge, purposes are being destroyed. And I think it is simply lack of knowledge. If we do know the integrity, the nitty-gritty of marriage, and we know the given purposes of marriage, and then we emphasize the values, I don't think such a thing will happen. Marriage is first and foremost for companionship, and there are evidences of companionship. There are things that prove that these two people, they are really in love.
Okay.
Number one thing, like I would tell everybody, is that the man is on a mission. The man that is married is simply on a mission, while the woman is simply on a submission. If the woman is submissive enough to the mission of the man, and she is still obedient to the man, she is still humble, she has the core values that are expected in marriage. If the woman has all of that, there is no reason why you should be moved by the nature, by the sudden changes in the lady that you have married. Because I do believe something. If you want to be moved by the changes in the body of the person you've been married, number one, you are displaying to us simply that you are not yet matured enough for marriage.
I see.
And you are displaying to us at the same time that you are not yet responsible enough for marriage. Sorry to use those words. Because if you are matured enough and you are responsible enough, you will know that there is nobody you will get married to that the body and shape remains the same at the end of the day. So if you change whom you have married 2, 3, 4, 5 times, you keep changing the characteristics and the body changes, whatever you wouldn't want to see. You keep seeing it and you will never be settled in marriage.
In other words, for every matured person in this world, it is impossible to fall out of love in marriage. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly, exactly. Fall out, depending on what you mean by falling out anyway.
Just in his case, where he says he's no longer interested in the marriage.
Why won't you be interested, for goodness sake? That's not the reason why you've married her. You've not married somebody that will be a robot and will remain the same. You've married a human being. And one thing about organism is changes. Every living thing you see changes. There must be changes. Even you too. I beg to tell you that you can't remain the same again. Your voice, something about you will definitely change. So accept the person you have married, whether the body is changing, whether the language is changing. I'm talking about you're talking about the voice or the sound now. If the core values are still there, she is still humble, she is still loving, she is still submissive, she is still obedient, she is still caring, and she is still compatible with you, and she communicates with you very well, and she gives you all the due respect that you expect. Please ignore the body changes. Marry the person you have married just because you have the core values, and the core values have not yet been interrupted.
In other words, these core values are the things that are capable of sustaining marriage.
The pillars of marriage. The submissiveness, the obedience, the humility, the due regard. These things are still there. She gives you the honor you want in marriage. And she's still compatible. She communicates. She's not rude. She's not arrogant. She's not rebellious. If the values are still there and she gives you what you want, please ignore all other ones. They are temporal and they are carnal. They won't remain the same.
Okay, quickly, even the Bible stated that marriage is ordained by God as an institution. Can you tell us the reason why God actually instituted marriage? Is it possible? From this indication now, the man would have preferred not to have even given birth in the first place because of the changes he's seeing now. God actually instituted marriage. What is the reason why God actually instituted marriage? Because a lot of us, we are taking marriages for granted. All over the world, people they keep having issues as a result of ephemeral things that are not even expected to cause things that will escalate, that will lead to divorce. You understand? What is the reason why God actually instituted this marriage?
Thank you very much. Good question. You started by saying God instituted marriage. Marriage was never your idea. It was not my idea. It wasn't the African idea, neither the Americans' idea or the Europeans' idea. It was God. And it's an institution. That's the second word that you mentioned. An institution is a place of learning. So God ordained marriage for our learning. And so marriage is such an institution that when you enroll, you never graduate. You keep learning and learning and learning. Number one reason why God instituted marriage, for our companionship. Look at what God said. It is simply not good. He created every other thing and he made the comment everything was good. Everything was good as far as he was concerned. But he got to the place of man. He said, he looked at man. He said, well, man was doing well, but something is wrong. It was not good because Adam did not have a companion. He couldn't be talking with the monkeys. He couldn't be talking with the gorillas. No matter how you think they look like human beings, they are not human beings. So I went to the zoo recently. I saw so many of these things, but they are not really human beings. They look like human, but they are not human beings. So God needed to create somebody that would be a helpmeet to help. So somebody to help. That's the reason. And so if you have gotten a helper, I tell you, you've gotten a helper. Somebody to help you, to be a companion, to be there for you, to be a companion, and somebody also that will be compatible. Compatibility is also very, very important. Communication is another reason. Yes, there's nothing wrong about reproduction. God wanted a reproduction after mankind. That's another good reason for marriage. But I tell you, that's not the number one reason for marriage. No, 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 no. It's not number one reason
So
to marry.
tell us.
So you can enjoy your marriage absolutely, even if you don't want to reproduce after your child. If you don't even want to have a child, you can still enjoy your marriage. So I hear people getting married today and they covenanting to not having a child, but just to be in companionship, so that you just be compatible with one another.
But
So you could get married that way.
To an extent, reproducing your kind is one of the essence.
Oh yes, I've said it, but not the only and not the number one.
Okay.
So you don't think that
viewers out there, I would like you to send in your comments. You can call in right away on this special topic we're talking about on marriageology. And quickly, Doctor, you have been married for over 30 years.
by the grace of God.
And you've had children, right?
Yes.
You have children.
By the grace of God.
And presently now, I want to know, how has producing your kind, I mean childbirth, how has it been able, or how has it been able to affect your own marriage, your love in marriage?
Thank you very much.
Has it in any way, by any means, any measure, childbirth, given you issues in marriage?
I must be sincere with you, honestly. I'm not aware. I didn't even know if anything has changed about the body system of my wife. I didn't even know whether she has grown bigger or fatter. I said we just want to crack jokes. Oh, you're adding weight. It has not affected me negatively in any way. Not once, please. In over 30 years of my marriage, not once. I didn't look at it that way. I still look at her good characters, her good values. Oh, this woman is still submissive, and that's all I want. Oh, this woman is still obedient, and that's all I want. Oh, this woman still communicates with me very well. Oh, this woman still cares for me very well. Oh, this woman still gives me the honor that I want very well. Oh, this woman still cherishes me. She values me. She loves me. She is caring. She's appreciative. So those are the things I look for. So I didn't even know whether something has changed or something has not changed. No. What has those things got to do with marriage, for goodness sake? So let us not shift the main value, the core values, I put it, of marriage. Let us not lower it down to things like all this thing, the way you are, the sound of your voice. No, please. No, please. And again, I want you to know that all these things are subject to changes, really. Because even the sound you are talking about may be what you don't quickly like today, but tomorrow again it will change. For example, you don't expect the sound of somebody who is an African to be the same sound of somebody who is an American.
No, it's not possible.
And when somebody who lived in Africa, you cannot have the same sound with somebody who lived in the US. So some of the times, if you can make it, if you can afford it, you don't like the African sound of your wife, take her then to America, relocate to Europe, go and stay there. I promise you, the sound will change again. But all those things are temporary and they are carnal. You need the real value, regardless of the sound, regardless of every other thing. If the core values are there, please emphasize the core values, and you will ever enjoy marital bliss.
Well, I love what you said when you said you never looked at her
Never.
when she was actually
Not
giving birth
once.
and all of that.
Not once.
Even in the Bible, children are gifts.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to own us up to childbirth, the essence of childbirth in marriage. Because some persons, they don't see it as something important, producing their own kind. I don't know. Why should that even bring issues in the first place?
Children are the heritage of the Lord, the Bible says, and the fruit of the womb are, yes. So everything, if you want to understand the essence of, having children in marriage, they're enormous. I mean, because you have children that will defend you. They are arrows in the hand of the mighty, the Bible says. They are there to take care of you, even in the time of old. You have children to send on errand and all of that. They are very good. We have so many things children will do for you if you have them. But please, don't let that be the focus of marriage. Because I've met with some couples, I've met with a particular man whose major purpose for marriage was children. I mean, he was actually before got married. He told me, Pastor, please, I want to get married. What is happening? What's fire on the mountain all about? is no longer beautiful as she used to be. So he started saying all kinds of things about the wife. So that is why if you misplace priority on marriage, if your priority is being misplaced and you are now thinking that the sole purpose or the main purpose of marriage is to have children, you've gotten it wrong.
Okay.
You've gotten it wrong.
Dean, Doctor, I think I am learning a lot from this.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I'm learning a whole lot from this. And quickly, I want us to send a signal to that home, that family out there that is facing that problem, that kind of issue, that kind of problem. What do you think, especially now that the man is already irritated with the whole thing, that he cannot cope, he needs help, that he cannot cope and all of that with the marriage? What do you think is the remedy? How do we remedy this situation?
Psalm 11 verse 3 says, if the foundation be destroyed, what then can the righteous do? You got it wrong at the foundation, you must agree. Because it was as if the foundation for which you wanted to get married was just for carnal reasons.
But let us try and see how we can reconfigure it.
That is it. That's what exactly I'm trying to do. Now, that's why I'm saying you have to go back to the foundation again. The foundation was destroyed. You wanted to marry for carnal reasons. So you have to go back to it again. Oh, I got it wrong. Get it right. Marry not for carnal reasons. Yes, anybody can be beautiful. There are many ways you can maintain the beauty in your marriage. And if you are talking about change of voice and all of that, I believe you may need to also meet some medical technocrat, for example. It's not out of point. It's not wrong to meet them. Maybe diet can also affect it. Right. Diet can affect it. Climate can affect it. There are some other things here and there. I'm not a medical technocrat right now, but I can tell you that there are people, dietitian can tell you, beautician can tell you, there are many things you can also do, and your wife can even be more beautiful. I mean, talking about outwardly more than ever before. Like my own wife, that's the truth of the matter. My wife now is more beautiful than when I knew her. So it's also my duty to make her more beautiful. Yes, just anybody can be more beautiful. Give your wife millions of naira if you can afford, millions of dollars if you can afford. Give her much money that you can afford. I promise you she can look more beautiful. And please still show her love. Don't reduce your love for her. Still show her love. When you show her love, a miracle can even still happen. Show her love, because you show her love, any little thing she wears, any little change of diet, I mean the good vitamins, the good proteinous food, the good things, and the good dress can even make her more beautiful in your own eyes than somebody who has a particular shape. Please, I still emphasize character. Right, you will enjoy your marriage.
We have a question right here, or we have a message from somebody right away that says, the man needs deliverance. Oh, that's opinion from the person that's talking to us right now that sent this message. The man needs deliverance. Some women were driven home because they didn't bear a child. Now this, the one he's running after, the body will still change. So how long? In other words, how long will the person continue running around? Even the person is trying to run to again. By the time the person takes in, gets pregnant, and gives birth to a child, one change must occur. You understand?
Yes.
So in other words, what the person is saying now is saying that the person needs deliverance. Okay, now what is the spiritual implication of this whole thing?
When you say somebody needs deliverance, really, I think that's exactly what we are doing now. Knowledge brings deliverance. The greatest deliverance I have heard about and I have really studied is that of the prodigal son. The word of God says he came to himself and he said, hey, how long will I be in this situation? Eyes suddenly open. Yes, there is no mountain anywhere. The greatest mountain is out of ignorance. Every man's mountain is his ignorance. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Wow. So the deliverance this man needs is to suddenly come to himself and say, hey, something is wrong with me. What is it that I'm doing? I won't get married any time. I will never be matured. I will never be responsible. Should I continue this way? Hey! I don't have to continue that. It's a U-turn. That's the word deliverance there. The man needs a U-turn, change of mind, change of character, change of attitude, and begin to look at the wife the way he's supposed to look at his wife. That's the perfect deliverance we're talking about. And once he's able to get that deliverance, now has a knowledge to deal with the wife according to the knowledge of the wife, then marital bliss is.
All right, quickly, we have another message from somebody. Was God involved in the marriage? That's a beautiful question. Was God involved in the marriage? Because the blessings of God have no sorrow. Go back to God, work on yourself. The Lord will help you.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's why we're saying that maybe initially he just got married to somebody and say, hey, see shape. See shape. Like I had a particular young girl at 4 years. She went to the bathroom and took a bath, and coming out, she faced the mirror in her house, and she looked at mirror, and she said to herself, 4 years, mark you, she said, oh, see shape.
Wow. See
shape. Men will suffer. Huh? Can you imagine that? See shape. Men will suffer at 4 years. And so maybe he had mistakenly got into the hand of see shape, and he married just because of shape. And now truly he has started suffering. So don't marry because of shape. Shape is good, shape is inclusive, but that is not the core value. Marry somebody that you love, and the word of God says love covereth multitude of sins, multitude of errors. Keep loving her, keep trusting her, keep believing her. Marital bliss is your portion.
Wow, that was a wonderful one from Dr. Simon Adebayo. I'm very sure you're watching me right now. You're blessed with this story. Are you blessed at all? I know you are blessed. And in case you're passing through such situation, you have heard it all from the married technocrat. Quickly, we have another wonderful one. For me, I think her husband did not want to have a child from her parent. From her, perhaps he might have children from somewhere. Okay, in other words, what the person is trying to say, maybe the man doesn't want the woman to bear him children. You understand? Maybe he has the plan of getting children from somewhere else, but he just wants the. I don't know. Is it?
Can you imagine that? Obviously, viewers are beginning to misunderstand this young man. Obviously, majority of the viewers don't share his own idea.
It's
so please,
possible.
yes,
Very possible.
yes,
That's what you want.
yes. So that's what I'm saying. Now, when you join all these things together, obviously, viewers are not in support of this man just developing hatred for an innocent woman who still maintain her core values. When the value of a thing is not upheld or upheld, purposes have been defeated. So that is exactly what is going on now. So as much as possible, please go back to your first love. Still love this woman. Still love this woman. Go back to the foundation.
Wow.
Rebuild the foundation.
Thank you so much, Doctor. I quickly want to go on a very short break, but before then, I really want you to still stay focused, stay seated, stay glued to your set, because we're coming back with another powerful story that will get you shocked. It's mind-blowing, I'm telling you. Don't forget you are part of this program. Your opinion counts. Your opinion matters. Still on Marriageology, live on the 7th anniversary of Celebration Television Network. Stay connected. We'll be back again.
This time, it comes with a special touch. Two hosts addressing real-life marital issues. And yes, you get the opportunity to be part of the conversation and also share with us how Celebration TV has been a blessing to your marriage and family. Marriageology Special with Akosile Nicolas and Dr. Simon Adebayo. Saturday, 6th June 2020. Celebration TV at 7.
Hooray! Celebration TV Clock 7. As we celebrate the special event, we want to hear your testimonies. Join the Restoration Apostle Johnson Suleiman for a special live studio session come Saturday, 6th June 2020. Share with him how Celebration TV has been a blessing to you, your family, and loved ones. And And guess what? You can start sending in your testimonies now via celebrationtelevision@gmail.com.
From a vision we began a mission. Now we here, a long journey with a beautiful now, touching lives, blessing homes, bringing the best of entertainment and reaching the ends of the earth by revealing Jesus and releasing destinies. It's been 7 years of God's perfection. Celebration TV at 7. Happy anniversary. From a vision we began a mission. Now we here, a long journey with a beautiful now, touching lives, blessing homes, bringing the best of entertainment and reaching the ends of the earth by revealing Jesus and releasing destinies. It's been 7 years of God's perfection. Celebration TV at 7. Happy anniversary.
Share with us how Celebration TV has been a blessing to your marriage and family. Marriageology special with Apostle Nicolas and Dr. Simon Adebayo. Saturday, 6th June 2020. Celebration TV at 7. This time, it comes with a special touch. 2 hosts addressing real-life marital issues. You get the opportunity to be part of the
anniversary. We are still basking in the celebration, of course, and it's something exciting. But the story we're about to watch right now is a very strong one. I'm telling you, it's a very serious one that everyone has to be attentive to. And on this storyline, our advice, parental guidance should be adopted. Yes, very important. Parental guidance is advised because the story we're about to listen to right now is honestly, it's a serious one. Please just sit back and watch. Listen.
My name is Mrs. Folake, a newly wedded, a Christian from Western Nigeria. I want to remain anonymous so as not to bring disrepute to my home and family. This is my story. I attend a small church in one of the remote areas of Western Nigeria. 3 years ago, I met a Christian brother who also happens to fellowship in my church. We got talking, and in months we started a relationship, a godly relationship. Our relationship had no immoralities whatsoever, no sex until after our wedding. We were both devoted Christians and recognized figures in the church, especially the youth ministry. He was the youth president and I was the choir mistress. Our relationship went on for 2 years, and thereafter we got married. It wasn't an elaborate wedding, but it was just the way we wanted it. It is at this point it started to go downhill for me. Why other couples would barely wait for the end of the wedding to get intimate. 1 week after, my husband wouldn't even look my way. I sent several signals, but he ignored every one of them until I couldn't take it anymore. told him I needed him to make me feel like a woman. I told him we were married and it was no longer a sin before God and man. It was right there I heard the shocking revelation of my life. My husband was impotent. Yes, I wanted to scream. I wanted to cry. I had a lot of questions to ask, but I just stood there completely lost and confused. He said he believed his condition would change and there is nothing God cannot do. And he pleaded with me as his wife to believe with him and intercede for him in prayers. Please, I need help. I don't know what to do. That is my story.
This is serious. This is really, really pathetic. Doctor, did you hear her?
I did.
This goes straight to everyone watching me right now. It's as serious as this. This lady we just listened to now needs our help. I don't just need messages. I want us to call. I'm insisting you need to call. I need a call in. And I need you to call in. Tell us, what should she do? What is the solution to this problem? Doctor, we are not in church. We're told, in fact, we are told not to even hold hands, not to talk of kiss in relationship, not talk of having sex. Now tell me, how do we now know a guy or a man who is impotent?
Thank you, viewers out there, and thank you, my dear brother. You know, I'm not taking it back at all. I mean, I've come across cases like this time and time again. Now, I don't know how long I will have time to really talk, but let me start perhaps by giving a counsel to the young sister.
She's in serious pain.
Yes, my dear sister over there, you are not in bondage. You have license to quit that relationship. Quit that thing that you think it was marriage.
No, I don't get. Did you just say quit?
Yes, I didn't mix word. I didn't mix word. Because anything that is not done out of sincerity and honesty, everything like this is fake. It's fake. The marriage was born. Be married. And the word of God even says to us that one person was speaking and he said, I have that you are impotent. In other words, you don't have erection. That's what it means. You cannot you cannot have any sexual relationship with any lady. No, for goodness sake, why thinking about marriage? Why going into marriage? Why deceiving the young lady? Why can't you tell the young lady, look, I am impotent. Can we still go ahead and get married like that? Of course, you know no lady will agree to get married to you when you know you are impotent. So you hid it from her. You deceived her. And I've had cases like that before. So the best thing is just to dissolve the marriage. Yes, marriage dissolution is inevitable in such a situation. Dissolution. Get out of it. You have made your mistake. Yeah, get out of it. God has forgiven you, and then forgive yourself and forgive the young man. But you are out of it. Go and think of getting married to another person. And of course, that is why we also counsel our young ones. You need a role model. You need a mentor so that you will overcome tormentors in marriage.
Okay, now, doctor, what I am asking now is, in the case where you're not even permitted to, okay, it's like we have a call. Yeah, we have a call. All right. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm calling from Lagos State. I'm Mrs. Chica. Yeah, my view on this point is that, first of all, the marriage was based on lies. Because initially, this brother did not reveal his searching to the wife before he got married. But now that it has happened and he has revealed his searching concerning this situation, I believe that, first of all, they would have to go into prayer and believe God for what can do. But initially, this brother had deceived the sister by first not revealing his situation at first, and to know whether the sister will go ahead with the marriage or not. And then he kept silent until after marriage. Then 1 week after, or even 2 weeks after, the man revealed himself to the lady, which devastated this lady. So my point is that, based on what the sister said, that the brother said God will intervene, God still will have to intervene. They go back and first of all, that this brother has to first of all ask God for forgiveness for deceiving somebody, because what is the done with you is to don't say the truth. And then after confessing their sin, these two can agree. Actually, nothing God cannot do. Then there will be agreement between the two of them for restoration, and then God will take care of that situation. I believe God is awesome in this aspect. We will intervene in this case. That's my point.
Appreciate you for that. Did you hear that? They all know that it's pure deceit. You understand?
Yeah.
For somebody to be in a relationship, you didn't own up to the woman that something is happening to your body and all of that. The end, after luring the person into marriage, he finds out that you had issues. Okay, now, along the line, while we're listening to the story of the lady, he said, at the end bit, he said, when he discovered that he was impotent, he said he was actually believing God for healing. And he was now asking the lady to believe God with him. In that case, can you throw that on?
But believing that you will not do before proposal and getting married to somebody, why doing that believing now that you have put the girl in bondage the way you are thinking? If you want to believe God, tell the lady before you marry. I mean, let it be a pure, a holy faith kind of. Tell the lady before you propose to her, or as you are proposing to her, please, I am believing God, that God will make me impotent. Can we join our faith together? Can you believe God with me? Can we still go ahead and get married, trusting God that the impotency will disappear? If the lady can do the believing with you, right there and then you have the license to go ahead. Whatever happens, you have already married out of faithfulness, out of mere integrity. You have told her. But you didn't tell her, so you deliberately hid it from her. Wickedness indeed. No, I must not mix word. That's wickedness. That is witchcraft.
All right, quickly, we have another one. Hello, can you hear me? God bless you.
Yeah. Hello.
Please tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
I'm calling from Enugu.
Okay.
Yeah. Please, I want to know. They were saying something about this impotency.
Yeah.
Can that be a cause of separating the two couple?
Okay. If impotency can be could result to separation in marriage, right?
Yeah, I want to know why it's necessary.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you, viewer. Now, if from the story we have read, if that was the case, of course, that is enough reason to dissolve the marriage. But it's different from other couples that they got married excellently and everything was functioning well. But maybe they have even had 1 or 2 children before, and maybe along the line, men made the man to be impotent. That's a different thing. We will not say they should dissolve the marriage. That's not a reason for marital dissolution at all. But if that was the foundation, that's what we are talking about. If along the line attack came, men came, evil men came, devil, like we may say, came, whatever came out of it, where prayer could be made and the deliverance could be done, and I think even medical consultant could come in, and I think there could be an answer. Maybe along the line, whatever has a beginning has an ending.
Okay. In other words, if it started, if it happened in the midst of the marriage.
Yes. You can now talk about prayer. You can now
you cannot believe God
because you are not the cause and you are sincere. God honors sincerity. God honors integrity.
Okay, sir. Doctor, I want us to look at it from another angle. Hiding it from the lady before marriage is what we are against.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Of course, he wouldn't have hid it from her.
Yes.
Don't you think something made him hid it from her?
Of course now. What else?
So what could have made him hid such a sensitive issue from her?
Number one, he's wicked. We said it before. He's just wicked and he's satanic. He has an evil mind. And he really didn't love the lady at all. Maybe he was just lusting after her and he deliberately wanted to put her in bondage. So every motive he had to do that was wrong. He shouldn't have done that. If truly he was acting on love, he should have told the lady. So whatever reason was wrong, nobody should do that. Men don't ever do this kind of a thing. And that is also very similar, if you permit me, to the case of a lady also who had no opening.
We have another caller. Please, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from, please?
Good morning. My name is Samson. I'm calling from Jos.
You're welcome. Talk to us.
Yeah, thank you. In fact, the doctors have already said everything. Because this marriage has been based on deceit. If it is based on deceit, the marriage should be separated completely. When I was about getting married to my wife, we were fortunate to attend counseling. And when I mean counseling, a street counseling. So if the man was not able to open up to the wife before even proposing, engaging, paying dowries, and even getting married, then the man is not sincere in all ramifications of that marriage. So therefore, that marriage should be separated. They shouldn't even stand at all, because if the woman says, okay, she will stand, she will stay, there will be promiscuity in the marriage. That means the woman will be cheating, will be going outside to cheat. And before you know it, she might even end up losing her womb because she will not let her husband to know that she's having an affair outside. So for this to actually come to a norm, the marriage should be dissolved completely. Thank you.
As a lady, you know you had no opening in your private part. How do you want to get married? You also want to believe God for a miracle or for a magic, or what kind of a thing is that?
That's terrible.
Similar things should be done. And this marriage also should be dissolved with immediate alacrity.
Wow.
Nothing to be married.
And now, doctor, I quickly want to know, don't you think, especially now that we're not permitted to hold hands, you're not permitted to kiss, not to even say, not to talk of having sex, don't you think in the course of counseling,
yes,
there should be special time out for maybe potency test or something, so as to avoid all of this deceit.
Who is doing the potency test?
The church who is actually counseling. All right, we have a call right now. Good morning. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning. My name is John. I'm calling from Anambra State.
God bless you. Talk to us.
Yes, what I want to say in the view of the case at hand is this. You know, when Esther was brought into the palace and the Mordecai had a problem, there was a statement that Mordecai made. Mordecai told Esther, it could be for this reason that you are brought into the palace at a time like this. What am I saying? The lady and the man, it could be for that man's healing that this lady was brought into this man's life. Because according to the story, the lady said they were in courtship for 2 years. Yeah. What prevented the man from letting the lady know his problem? I believe that all things work together for good to them that love God. What is this lady's mind telling her? As a Christian, the Bible said in the book of Romans, as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. What is the Spirit of God telling her regarding this marriage? Is the Spirit of God telling her to quit? Or is He telling her that there will be solutions? What is the Spirit telling her? In a time like this, we need to prove our faith. Let her ask the Spirit of God what she should do. This is her testing time. What must I do in a case like this? That will be where she will start from.
All
because
right, thank you so much.
The days of miracles are not yet over.
Did you hear that?
Thank you. I did.
She said, this is somebody who needs help.
Yeah.
That's why she had to cry out.
Already she had cried out.
What do you have to say?
Good. The word of God and the Spirit of God are inseparable. There is nothing else the Spirit of God will be telling her different from what the word of God has expressly revealed unto us. It is very, very glaring that this man got into this relationship to put this girl into bondage. And so the Spirit of God and the Word of God are saying the same thing. What we are telling this girl is that nothing will work together for any good anymore. The marriage should be dissolved. The marriage should be dissolved. Two wrongs will never make a right in any way. It was gotten into out of deceit, so they should get out of it out of correction.
Wow. Wonderful. Thank you so much, my doctor.
Thank you.
I really, really, really enjoyed this. I enjoyed it, I'm telling you. And to viewers out there who actually sent in, and we still have a call.
Oh, there's something you said.
Take just one call. Hello, please, can you hear us? What's your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, good morning. My name is Timothy, calling from Port Harcourt.
You're welcome. Thank you. Good morning, sir.
I listened attentively to what the lady said.
Okay.
First and foremost, that marriage was built on deceit.
Very well. Obviously.
I was in a place, I won't mention the name of the church, that we had a similar issue like this. We had a young man did not tell the woman that he is impotent. The marriage was done. After 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, the woman came back to the board and reported to the church board that he noticed that this man has issues. That is not his sister, he's a wife. And
All right. I think we just lost it. We just lost him right now.
Yeah, there was something you were saying. I was about to answer before a call came in.
Okay.
You were suggesting that maybe the church should have a forum by which forensic should be tested before marriage.
Yes.
Yeah, there are many ways of doing it. I think one of the ways of doing it is what we are doing here and now. Whether the church will test you, or if you are a Christian, or the mosque will test you if you are a Muslim, or the herbalist will test you if you are a native, if you are an idol worshiper. Whoever may do the testing, but you have now discovered that whether testing is being done or not, if you try it with anybody, you are wrong, and the eyes of the guests are now open. Get out of that relationship. Of course, the eyes of the men are also open. Get out of a relationship where the lady had no opening of the private part. And I said, anybody trying to do this, I recommend they should be prosecuted. It's a criminal offense. It's wickedness to the core. So nobody should do it. It is illegal. Nobody should do it at all, at all, at all.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much, Doctor. And quickly, I want to appreciate everyone who actually called us, who actually sent us messages. Of course, I know more calls are coming, and messages are coming in as well. But I really want to appreciate us once again. And to a very large extent, before we move forward, we'll have a call, right? Oh, hello, good morning. Please tell us where you're calling from.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I want to give my little contribution. At least the girl, she is faithful. That she should not got into the bed with any man before getting married. Now, according to what I heard from her, she said they were in court, courtship in 2 years. But at least under those 2 years, is she not all that faithful? At least God could have revealed. I'm not questioning God, but faithfully, so a lady should hold her glory before going to this thing, defile the bed. She was faithful on that part.
Yeah.
What is the wrong that she made? What will she sign for under those 2 years? That is what I want to know. What is the offense that she committed that at least for those 2 years?
In other words,
I didn't heard of 2 months, 2 years.
The man would have even considered her faithfulness.
At least God could have mercy on her. At least show her a little for her own side of. Can at least take
we got the message. We got the message. Thank you so much. Did you get?
Yes, but faithfulness in marriage is not to be one-sided. He that worketh with the wise shall be wise also. A companion of fool shall be destroyed. She was faithful in her own way, but moving with an unfaithful person, so that they actually abstained from immorality was not because she was faithful alone, but because the man knew what he was going to do. He knew his problem. He knew his ordeal. He wasn't going to reveal it. Perhaps the man will have made a move to defile her before marriage.
In other words, what she is even asking now, as a result, being that the lady was faithful.
Yes.
Can't God look upon her faithfulness and
heal questions only God can answer? So you don't expect God to do everything. But we expect also that you should have a mentor. Some of the time, if you are also open to your mentor, you are committed to your mentor, you decide to tell your mentor before you go into it. I think if you are really a mentee, your mentor might be able to discover it and tell you, please don't go into it. Please don't go into it. But most of the time when you tell these people don't go into it, they just want to go ahead and go into it. So I believe that you really need a good role model that you are open to. You are submissive to your role model, your mentor, who, like I said before, will deliver you from tormentors. Only your mentor in such a case like this will deliver you from your tormentors. Thank you very much. So go for your mentors, open up to your mentor, and allow God to lead you. But in case God didn't tell you, or God fails to tell you, questions only God can answer. But the truth of the matter is, you can be delivered.
Okay, now, doctor, let us face it squarely, very squarely this time. This lady in pain, this lady in question, what should she do?
I've said it already now.
Say it again. I want you to
leave that relationship. Get out of it.
Your points, that is unarguable.
Get out of it. It was not of God. It was born out of deceit. It was born out of lie. And like I said, anything that is born out of deceit is not of God. It's even illegal. Like I said, that's why I said the man should be prosecuted, because it's a criminal offense as far as I am concerned. I'm judging from the institution of marriage, a place of learning. Others you learn. Others you learn. Not to follow. Like I said, you followed this man thinking that he was faithful. And there are many ways of even asking the man whether the man was faithful or not. There are very, very, very many ways of knowing. That's why you still need a mentor. I still recommend having a mentor. A good mentor indeed. A mentor that has gotten the practical result that you are looking for in marriage. A mentor that has a successful marriages, and they are there all over the places.
Wow.
If you need one, I can recommend to you. If you need to, can recommend right there where you are. So if you do that, you won't fall into the same place. But get out of it. You are not in bondage at all. Now that you have come to yourself, you are free. You are set free.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Doctor. I really appreciate you for this special time out, this special episode. And quickly, you need a mentor out there. You're watching me. Thanks for staying with us. I hope you really enjoyed this special episode. You that's facing that problem, get out of that marriage. It's not healthy for you. And as for the other man who actually is fed up with the wife, please do not give up on her. There are lots of things that God is about to do in your life in that marriage. I am so appreciative of you staying with us on this special episode of Marriageology in our live studio session. Remember, we are still celebrating our 7th anniversary. Celebration Television Network, the station that revealed Jesus and released Destinies, celebrating 7 years of great impact. Quickly, I want you, can you wish Celebration TV happy 7th anniversary?
Wow, wow. What a great day of joy.
Yeah.
What a great day. It can only be from the best television on the universe. Celebration Television. Congratulations. Many happy returns. It's your day, and I believe you can only be better and better and better and better. Please don't forget, stay with us only on Celebration Television, and it's Marriageology. Every week we come to you. Stay on with Marriageology. Your lives and your destiny will never ever remain the same again. Love you all.
All right, thank you so much. That was a wonderful one. Better wish to Celebration Television Network. And on behalf of myself and the entire crew members of Celebration Television Network, I want to wish this special station that has affected lives a wonderful 7th anniversary. Thank you so much for staying with us, and to our partners, God bless you richly good. Thank you. I call it a close at this moment. I remain a host, Nicolas Walter, the exclusive man.
This time, it comes with a special touch. 2 hosts addressing real-life marital issues. And yes, you get the opportunity to be part of the conversation and also share with us how Celebration TV has been a blessing to your marriage and family. Marriageology Special with Apostle Nicolas and Dr. Simon Adebayo. Saturday, 6th June 2020. Celebration TV at 7.
From a vision